Hey,
okay.
let's get to our daily dish. We are continuing one of our favorite segments here on Living Local called Grow Your Garden with K&K.
And every month we will be joined by a lawn, garden, and expert who will answer all of your lawn and garden questions.
Yeah.
Over the past few weeks, we've asked you to send us your questions.
And Brandy stopped by and talked to Janet Freeborn, lawn and garden manager at K&K Hardware, which is also this segment's sponsor. Let's see what advice Janet has for our viewers. Check it out.
Hi, Janet. We have a couple of lawn and garden questions for you today, and I'm sure you have the answers.
Well, I'll try.
Okay.
I'll try.
Howard from Davenport asks, how do I get rid of thistle in my garden?
Well, that's a good question. Thistle, like some other weeds, is pretty noxious. Like, it has a real fleshy root system. It kind of gets itself in there. You kind of have to declare war. So lots of heavy-duty leather gloves, a lot of pulling, a lot of Roundup or some kind of grass and weed killer. And you just have to keep at it. Okay. You know, years ago I redid my whole front landscape, and I think when I turned over the soil, I turned over every thistle seed in my neighborhood. And so it took me 2 years of that to get rid of the thistle in the front yard, in my newly landscaped front yard.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm sensitive about that,
yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I know, because I know that it's just declaring war. It's kind of like Creeping Charlie. These guys, these weeds, you just have to keep at them, and hopefully you win and they don't.
Yeah,
right?
Stay on top of it.
Yeah.
All right, Patrice from Orion asks, what's the best kind of hosta for the most ground coverage?
Well, hostas aren't meant to be a ground cover because they are a clumping plant. So they start with just a little start, and they just get bigger as they get older. So the best thing you can do is maybe get one that's a big leaf so it actually takes up more space. And then you're gonna have to like dig them up and split them off as fast as you can. Probably every 3 years or so you can dig it up and split it off. And then eventually you will get it to cover the entire ground. But it doesn't have any kind of ground cover growth. It doesn't send out runners.
Right.
It's all just a clumping plant, so it just depends on how often you dig it up and move them around.
Yeah, or how many, I guess.
Yeah, or
too,
how many
right?
you got. Yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
All right, well, as always, thanks, Janet.
All right, thanks. Yep.
Again, this segment was sponsored by K&K Hardware. If you have a question you want answered about planting or gardening, you can message the Living Local Facebook page.